In this video I'm going to show you a way that you might set up Moodle for your vocational education courses. So the first thing I'm going to do here is set up my topics. In fact, I've done most of that already. As you can see, I've got a topic for each of the units of competency. So operate a personal computer, operate word processing applications. These are all units in the certificate one for information, digital media and technology. So I've done 5 of them. I've got one more to go, so I'll just go ahead and do that one. I'm going to click on Edit Summary, and I'll take the tick out of Use Default Section Name, and I'll put the one I want in there. I've copied that already, so I'll paste it in, save my changes, and there it is. So my extra topic's gone in now. The next thing I'd be doing is adding the required resources into the topics. Now that's not something I'm going to go through here. There's lots of ways you can add resources, whether they be files or web pages or whatever, and we go to add an activity or add a resource and do that. And then the next thing I'd do is I'd set up a custom scale for the course, unless it's been done already site-wide, which is probably the preferred option. Get a site administrator to set up your custom scale that way, but the teacher can do it themselves otherwise. So if you do need a custom scale set up, so I'm talking about something like satisfactory, unsatisfactory, or competent, not yet competent, and I'm going to be using satisfactory, unsatisfactory. The way to do it is go to settings. It's actually just outside of the screen there, so you won't see the settings button, but there it is. Once I hover over it, everything comes up, and I'm going to go down to grades, and I'll go to scales, and these are the standard scales that have been set up on this particular one. You can see I've already got a satisfactory, unsatisfactory one, but if I did need to add one, I'd click on add a new scale, and then I'd type its name in, like satisfactory / unsatisfactory, and the scale, I'd actually put the lower one first. That helps the totals come out correctly in the gradebook. So unsatisfactory, and a comma, and then satisfactory. So this scale will then, once I save it, remember I've already got one, so I don't need to save mine. I'll cancel it, but you would save now, and then that will become available as a scale for you to use when you're grading your assignments. The next thing I'd do would be to set up a category for every unit of competency, and you would do that in categories and items, or you could use the drop down list and go to simple view under categories and items, and that's where you set up your categories. Okay, so just down the bottom there you'll see add category. Click on that one, type in the name of one of your, or the code for one of your units of competency as a category name. I've just copied and pasted, or I'll just use the code. The aggregation we can see is a simple weighted mean of grades. We'll come back to that, we probably won't use that. And save changes. Okay, so now I've got that category, and once I create my assessment pieces they can go into that category. And then similarly I'd go and create categories for all of the other units of competency as well. Now I can go and add an assessment piece, such as an assignment, and fill in the details. Now there's lots of things we can fill in there, but I'm not going to look at all of those now. Under grade, I'm going to choose satisfactory, unsatisfactory. So I'm going to grade them as either satisfactory or unsatisfactory. And in grade category, you can see I've got that code there now, and I'd have all the other ones for the other units where I created categories for them. And that's it, the assignment's done, ready to go. And there's just a couple more things that I'd do after that. I'll set up letter grades and show how the grades are aggregated, but I'll do that in the next video.